So, I hope you're all doing wonderful. I hope that you're spending this time of solitude reflecting on your journey and destiny and walk in your relationship with Father and Jesus Christ, Yahushua HaMashiach. So I wanted to bring you guys some information today that I found to be highly significant and how it pertains to Scripture and the rising of the Great Tribulation. Now, I've spoken on this subject before, but I do believe that this time it's going to be much different than just the talks, but the actions made towards this piece of prophecy. What I'm speaking about is the annexation of the West Bank in Israel. And Father clearly lays out in the Scripture that when his land is divided, the nations will be brought down to the valley of Jehoshaphat, and there will be judgment for parting his land. So Netanyahu came forth to speak in regards to the moves and advancements towards the annexation of the West Bank around the time of July 1st. And what he stated was that there was going to be nothing simply that changes his mind, as he does want to go ahead and move forward and envision that annexation and start in the progression of the first stages of the annexation on July 1st. So right now we see an international community coming against Israel for the dividing of the West Bank and the annexation of the West Bank. And there's already been war on the West Bank. That was the 6-day war in Israel. And so, of course, this is going to bring forward war once again. And so, right now, we have a month before Israel and Netanyahu and Benny Gantz begin dividing the land. We already see violence in the West Bank area. In fact, there was an article put out yesterday from Haaretz, and it says, Army Chief is preparing IDF for violence in West Bank over July annexation. And so what it says here in the book of Joel is that, so this is Joel 3, it says, For behold, in those days, and in that time when I shall bring again the captivity of Judah and Yerushalayim, which is Jerusalem, I will also gather all nations and bring them down in the valley of Jehoshaphat, and I will plead with them there for my people, for my heritage Israel, whom they have scattered among the nations and parted my land. So again, the valley of Jehoshaphat, if you translate Jehoshaphat into Hebrew context, it means Yahweh has judged. So we know, many have been told that, including myself, once the land is parted, that brings immediate desolation and destruction. In fact, Luke 21:20 says, however, when you see Yerushalayim, Jerusalem, surrounded by armies, then you are to understand that she is about to be destroyed. So we know that this kicks off, Israel, the Middle East, Israel is our timepiece. It is Father's holy land. So we are always watching Israel. And of course, we're always watching it because Yahushua, Jesus Christ, told us to watch Israel for prophecy that is coming to pass. And so, I just wanted to put this alert out there that, this is a huge piece of the covenant. And this is a predecessor of the Great Tribulation rising and the Antichrist stepping in. When Israel goes to war and is encompassed by international armies and communities, this is exactly how this starts off. This is a war against the Holy Land. And so I wanted to bring this to your attention because, between now and July 1st, that is not a lot of time. And if we are that close to the great salvation, the great catching away, number one, we must bring forth the harvest unto Father's kingdom and try to save as many people as possible. And number two, we must take time to self-reflect and ensure that we are living right so that we can be considered the spotless bride. And no, none of us are worthy. None of us are worthy, but Father is searching for a spotless bride. And, I pray that there are none that are left behind that believe. But when he says a spotless bride, I can only take that context and put it into my own terms. And to me, that means those that are fully living and fulfilling the Father's will. And so, the judgment is coming so quickly. It's coming so quickly. And the fact that the annexation happens July 1st is just a huge red flag to me. Hey, it's time to get busy trying to save those that are lost. If you haven't accepted Jesus Christ, don't do it to escape. Don't do it to escape what is coming on the earth. Do it because you truly care, because if you wish to serve him here on earth, you will fulfill the Father's will, because that is what the will is in heaven. When we get to heaven, we are servants of Father. And that is simply the truth. If we desire here to serve him, then we will fulfill our mission in heaven. I love you all. I have to go. I'm super busy, but I wanted to give you this information, and I hope you all have a wonderful day. And until next time, bye-bye.